I'm going to share with you a safe way to split kindling with an axe, and all you need is a piece of scrap wood and a single 1 5/8 inch drywall screw. Today I'm going to share a tip on how to safely split kindling for a wood burning fire. But first I thought I'd take a couple of minutes to show how to properly start a fire in a wood burning fireplace. What you want to begin with is newspaper. You want to crumple up maybe 6 or 8 sheets and put them under the grate. And then the most important part that some people skip is on top of the grate and above the newspaper you want to put kindling. Now kindling is nothing more than small pieces of wood. Some kindling I split from pieces of firewood, and some are just scraps from the shop. So you take the longer scraps, softwood or hardwood, and you put them long ways. What you don't want to do is ever burn treated lumber. You don't want to ever burn pressure treated wood or wood that has paint or stain on it, anything like that. So you want to put the long pieces of kindling one way and the shorter ones this way. And don't skimp on the kindling, by the way. You typically need quite a bit of kindling to get it started, but you want to leave space in between. You don't want it to be a solid mass because it'll block the flames. And so what's going to happen is once you put your firewood on top, and again, I cut my firewood 20 inches long to go long ways. Then I cut other pieces just 12 inches long to go across. And again, you want to alternate them when you stack them just so the air goes through. And you know, if you want a slightly bigger fire, you can put another layer, third row of the longer logs going this way. And now, when you light the paper will light the kindling, and the kindling will light the firewood. Okay, let's go downstairs to the shop, and I'll show you how to safely split kindling. Splitting kindling with an axe can be a little tricky and a little dangerous because typically you're using small pieces. I make kindling out of scrap wood from the workshop or smaller pieces of firewood. But when you have a small piece, there's a 1x4, to hold it with one hand and split it with the other, your fingers are a little too close, I think. So I came up with this idea that works really well. And all it is a stick that serves as a handle. This happens to be a piece of 1/2 inch plywood. And take a 1 5/8 inch drywall screw, just run it through one end. Give it back maybe an inch or so from one end, and drive it all the way through, all the way in, like that. All right, so you have the screw tip sticking out. So now you have a handle, and a little tip of the screw can be used to hold the board in place. So just put it on there, give it a little tap. Now you have total control over it when you split it. Perfect kindling every time. If you enjoyed this video, please support us by liking and subscribing. And I'd like to send a special shout out to our growing list of subscribers. Thank you very much. We appreciate each and every one of you.